Salam alaikum, 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 salam alaikum.
United we stand, divided we fall. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. Free Africans free. Free Africans free.
Free from slavery. Free from slavery. Free yourself from mental slavery. Free yourself from mental slavery. Free yourself from mental slavery. Free from slavery. Free from slavery. Yeah.
We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war. We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war. We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war.
Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, African one. If you wanna be free, the most simplest one in the world. Get yourself the better with the reggae music coming straight to you from the one of the most peaceful men. So many lying down on the streets, what about them with their guns in the hands? Get yourself the most free time and preach about freedom. Preach about freedom.
We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war. We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war. We're here to speak the word. We're here to stop the war.
Let's look on the street as a lesson, youth. Stop violence as a lesson. You have to listen and be a man. The music we are doing is not a music for fun. We are preaching, hear it loud and clear. Ain't nice and day, no slipping it up. Better preach, let the people hear. Better preach, let the blind feel. The sound of freedom and love. The sound of freedom and love. The sound of freedom and love. The sound of African one love. In the production.
Salam alaikum.
Morocco.
Salam alaikum.
Libya.
Salam alaikum.
Tunisia.
Salam alaikum.
Nigeria.
Salam alaikum.
Niger.
Salam alaikum.
South Sudan.
Salam alaikum.
Sudan.
Salam alaikum.
South Africa.
Salam alaikum.
African wonder.
Salam alaikum.
African wonder.
Salam alaikum.
Let's unite and be free.
Salam alaikum.
United.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. This is Concerned Citizen of South Sudan is live Saturday, April 17, 2021. I welcome all our viewers all around the world, of course, all around the globe, as you have tuned in this morning, this afternoon, and this evening as well, according to your different time zone, to follow the issues of concern that are being discussed on our forum, the Concerned Citizen of South Sudan. As always, the political arena in South Sudan is always unpredictable. This means that things happen suddenly at any time. As we all followed the events which are happening in our motherland, we come to notice over the time that things run rapidly. This, of course, is bewildering to come to all of us. But that is the state of affairs under the current political fiasco in South Sudan. You have all followed how President of the Republic, General Salva Kiir Mayardit, have been running our country through numerous presidential decrees that have never changed the situation in the country, particularly last week's decrees, which resulted into major changes at the level of presidency and the army. And the health and condition of the president has been undergoing for nearly 4 years until now, which is now developing also and becoming more critical. There is no doubt that the health of condition of the President Salva Kiir Mayardit is at critical stage. At this time, this is a reason behind his visit, and all of you know that he's visiting South Africa on Thursday, April 15, 2021. He's going there for treatment, according to the information we have obtained in the various press reports. Interestingly, the press secretary in the office of the president, told the press that President Salva Kiir Mayardit has traveled to South Africa to discuss the state of the revitalized peace agreement. Mr. Atany further stated to the press that the president will meet with his South African counterpart, His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, to deliberate and press made on the implementation of revitalized peace agreement and the challenges facing it, the peace deals, adding that the two presidents will discuss bilateral ties between South Sudan and South Africa. Bilateral relationship, of course. That's what he said. However, listen to me carefully, my dear brothers and sisters. However, this is not the truth behind the visit. The president in South Africa to seek treatment. I'm telling you, the president in South Africa is to seek treatment. Okay? But Atany was just trying to be smart by talking to the media to disguise and camouflage the real purpose of President Salva Kiir's visit to South Africa. Tonight, we all shall discuss these issues in details by putting the presidency between two things: the health condition of president and the current power struggle in different inner circle of the government. We shall also talk about the possible scenarios that may happen. We shall also share with you our vision and general situation in our beloved country, the Republic of South Sudan. With that, I still welcome all of you, wherever you tune in tonight. And remember, and we keep saying this all the time, that in this forum, we agree to disagree, and that's fine. But we are not, and we will not condone any insult, fouls, languages, derogatory, attack, vicious in this forum. We agree to disagree, and that's fine. And give you an opportunity to weigh in your perspective. And with that, I would love to welcome my guests on this studio, which is, I don't see them yet, but they will join us here momentarily, and we keep moving on and moving along. And the question, the most important question that we are asking today: the president is sick, as I stated, and all of you know this, but J1 has never been transparent with the people of South Sudan always. They try to give you different, like I said, Mr. Atany try to disguise the press. That's what it is. But in reality, President Kiir is seeking medical treatment in South Africa. Now, President is sick for nearly 4 years. What kind of sickness is he suffering from? That's the question that we are going to ask our panelists tonight, and we will go ahead and discuss this issue as they are arrived to the studio. My dear brothers and sisters, as always, as I said, thank you for tuning in. I want you to go ahead and share this live broadcast so many can be able to watch and attend this live. So with that, I am looking forward to see my guest will attack. I hope if you are here, and then we will move on. And also we'll be waiting for my dear brother, Wendy Marial, Meding Manuel, and others who will join us, Ustaz Dengdi Ayog as well, if he's available to join us here momentarily. So with that, let me go ahead and just play a little bit of music, because while we are waiting for them, and we move on from there. Moses, I don't know if you are there. Wendy Marial, if you are there, and we should move on with discussion. But with that, let me go ahead and play a little bit of music while we are waiting for our guests to appear here on the studio. So just be patient, as I said, and go ahead and share this live broadcast. Let me go ahead and bring this fellow here, and then do this. Oh yeah, I can do this. And then we move ahead. How about I will do dynamic.
Meet Chris.
Dynamic. I will do dynamic with that. So. Okay. I apologize. We are waiting for our guests here to tune in so we can move ahead. But with that, let me go ahead and play you a little bit of music while we are waiting for them to start the live broadcast. I see many people are laughing here. It's a good sign. Let's do this. How about we do that? We play dynamic while we are waiting for our brothers to tune in.
This are the South Sudan voices, brought to you by Ruka Music.
Mashaki gatir fidunya de anagi kore selile rapuna aula tena kulumendo baba
Wabana tena, waduru mama.
abuto mutu chalo morfikaba ulio mongi kore le asan kankari abuto mongirita wokyalde satumaito mama wele papa yalde alato sambala anate maezi sabi yalde alato sambala banande maezi sabi aulade raba bigatakian banade kulu talakasila
Kireni na deresu yatanina makili matarabuna
ashan yalde satumenu baba wele mama
It takes a village to raise a child. Kanita ainu iyalal bilanga sambale with the advice. Nas bishaya for the le iyal gali. It's their rise. We all there. Mondaru salam.
abuto mon mutu jado mon figaba uluyo mongi korele
Mika witin, Mira tiamuranto, Mira kukojoben.
yate alato sambala banade maezi sabi iyande alato sambala
Banade,
maezi sabi yade ainunza tu umon menu ekterambu abuza tu mendekterambu mama zi mama se mama lazim Kelena Zekiru le Talin Tabe Leano Talin Bibada Kube Oh come on Kelena Zekir Leal Arsibu Bilanga Pita Ana Asuma Bin Mayibu Badun Ana Asuma Junubin Bikatunu Badun Waba wake up Ana Bibi Uminwen Yakwani Oh yeah Muhammad Bekam Ana Bibi Uminwen Yale 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 Derulo Montavi Yale Derulo Monsespan Yale Derulo Madaris Tawtayal Giwaja Futujara Densa Wulakil Kolomov Emmanuel Kolomov Madaris Kolomov Udeya Musuli Yakanina Mama, Baba, Yakaminimu, Kamita Kola
Musulia, ay, Hialde Maliga Musulia, Tabele, Tomonde, Hialde Maliga Mustafa, Lakina, Pikiram,
Delika, you need delicate attention. Delika, you need meditation. Not for them one cup.
Thank you for the beautiful dynamic song right there. As I said, I'm still waiting for brothers to join the show here and we can start momentarily. But the question we are asking tonight, numerous, as you hear it from the introduction of my introduction, numerous presidential decrees has taken place, last week, from Chief of Staff of the Army to Minister in the Office of the Presidential Affairs. So which trigger all these things that has happened. So tonight, it is a very important, discussion that we want you to involve in this discussion. So the president did not choose or determine who should take over after him, should anything happen to him. And we say that, God forbid, should anything happen, this may cause a political vacuum in the country, subsequent power struggle that will plunge the country into bloodshed. And we know that in South Sudan, bloodshed has been going on for quite some times. And if he become absent, how do you look at this? How do South Sudanese look at this? Why president doesn't want to name a successor? And we are all aware that President Salva Kiir, he is sick and his health condition is getting worse. So these are the top questions that we are asking you tonight, our panelists, our viewers as well, to have a fruitful and discussion with this forum. Who is the next president? That's the bigger question that actually we want is bringing in everyone's mind. Who is the next president in case anything happened? Like I said a little earlier, in case something happened to the president. Would it be who? Dr. Wani Iga, Dr. James Wani Iga, or Dr. Riek Machar, or General Kwalmanyang, or as many are speculating now, is it Akolkur Kuch, the Director of National Security, who have been so brutal with people of South Sudan for a very long time? Will the country be possible? That's the question we are asking too. Is the question be possible and stable? Be stable. If one of those warlords, and I call it warlords, become a president, should SPLM regime be allowed to continue in event President Salva Kiir is no longer there? It is obvious that country is different and suffering from consequence of leadership failure, according to the finding fact in the National Dialogue final report, which is they don't want to talk about it and they don't want even to bring it to the table. The country has been suffering for a very long time. And I'm still don't get any answer to why all of a sudden all these presidential decrees. Why removing Nyal Deng Nyal? What happened all of a sudden? Is it because there is a lot of voices within the system, within the rigged system that actually you should give the power to Niall Deng Niall so he can, you know, make some changes? Is that what triggered all this thing? Remember in our last show, I did talk about this. And I said, anyone that dreaming, any citizen that dreaming for the presidency in South Sudan, that would be enemy number one for President Salva Kiir Mayar. And I said it for the last 4 years, that the man wanted to be in power until he died. That's what he's interested in. Nothing else. It's not interesting to deliver the services to people of South Sudan. It's not interested in any transformation of the power. It's not interested in democracy in the country. That's how it has been. And I hope someone can prove me wrong one day. Every single thing that we have said in this forum for the last 4 years, it has been just the truth. Truth. And I'm always saying that I hope I could be wrong one day when we talk about J1 regime. But any analysis, anything we said here, it is accurate. Imagine such a situation happening. President is sick, but he's not able to tell people of South Sudan that he is sick. And we know that, and they know that. And mark my word, a few days from now or month, you will figure it out that actually what have been said here on this forum of concerned citizens of South Sudan was true. See, why changing? Why all of a sudden all these political games? Is it that when Akod and Kwalmanyang, they fall out with him and they start talking about changing? Keep in mind, Akolkor is the one that destroyed his hometown of Tony. He's the one that destroyed. Right? It's the guy that willing, it's the guy that wanted to be president. Imagine the guy that created a non-gunman, killed so many South Sudanese people. Imagine if that guy become a president, what's going to happen? Of course, I've said this here numerous times in this show as well, that actually President Kiir, when he leaves, he want to make sure that South Sudan is well destroyed. That's why he wanted to leave it with someone who will make sure South Sudanese are suffer to maximum. That such a thing continue. It's not because there is no good South Sudanese can take this country from, this situation that it is in to a better place. No, but you want to make sure someone that coming is worse than him. Worse than him. This is the president, as many said, that has nothing in his head except the heart. Nothing. So I don't want to talk a lot. I wanted to allow my guests to come and we move on from here. But yes, we have so many questions in our mind tonight about what's happening in our beloved country, Republic of South Sudan. So let me go ahead and check. I hope everything is okay with them. So, okay, since these guests are not ready, I'm going to go ahead and open it to public, whoever wanted to come in and weigh in, and then I give you that opportunity to come and weigh in. I think that would be fair game for everybody to come and weigh in. And let me go ahead and post that. So I went ahead and post the link, and please, you will see the link there. If you want to come and weigh in, you are welcome. Come and weigh in. Go ahead. So I posted the link right there. If you want to weigh in, Yes, if you wanted to weigh in, go ahead and click on that link and follow the prompts, and it will lead you to the studio, and then we can move on. Go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this. I hope nothing wrong with system. Let me go ahead and figure it out. Something went wrong here. Let me check here.